Step into the dark alleys of the 90s and uncover the chilling tales that shook the world. Can you fathom the audacity of these notorious and infamous crimes? Who were the masterminds behind them and what led them down a path of darkness? Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will explore 20 most notorious and infamous crimes of the 90s. So let's get straight into the video. Number 20. Attack on Nancy Kerrigan. In 1994, when Nancy Kerrigan, a figure skater, was targeted in an attack orchestrated by rival skater Tonya Harding and her ex-husband Jeff Gillooly. Kerrigan was struck in the leg with a baton, leading to the conviction of several individuals involved in the plot. The incident effectively ended Harding's professional skating career and sparked renewed interest. Number 19. Murder of Matthew Shepard. In 1998, Matthew Shepard, a University of Wyoming student, was brutally attacked and left for dead by two men because of his sexual orientation. The murder of Shepard brought attention to hate crimes against the LGBTQ+ community and prompted discussions about the need for legislation to address such offenses. The incident ultimately led to the passing of the Matthew Shepard and James Byrd Hate Crimes Prevention Act in 2009. Number 18. Assassination of Gianni Versace. Fashion designer Gianni Versace met a tragic end in 1997 when he was shot outside his Miami Beach home by Andrew Cunanan, a spree killer who had previously murdered several other men. Although the exact motive for the assassination remains unclear, it is speculated that Cunanan was envious of Versace's fame and fortune. The crime and its aftermath were revisited in the second season of American Crime Story in 2018. Number 17. Death of James Bulger. Another shocking case occurred in 1993 when two young boys, Robert Thompson and John Venables, kidnapped and murdered 2-year-old James Bulger in Liverpool, England. Despite their young ages, Thompson and Venables were found guilty of first-degree murder and kidnapping. They were released from detention centers with new identities in 2001, but Venables faced subsequent imprisonment for possessing explicit material involving minors. Number 16. Rodney King Beating. The Rodney King Beating in 1991 ignited widespread criticism of the Los Angeles Police Department and law enforcement's excessive use of force. Rodney King was subjected to brutal treatment by officers during a high-speed chase, which was captured on video by a witness. The acquittal of the officers involved led to the Los Angeles riots, a 6-day period of civil unrest primarily driven by outrage in the African-American community. Number 15. Death of John Bennett Ramsey. The death of 6-year-old John Bennett Ramsey in 1996 remains an unsolved mystery. John Bennett went missing from her Colorado home, and her body was discovered hours later. Despite ongoing theories and investigations, the case has never been resolved, captivating the nation and prompting numerous documentaries and TV programs to delve into the evidence and explore potential suspects. Number 14. Centennial Olympic Park Tragedy. During the 1996 Summer Olympics in Atlanta, a tragic event unfolded when a bomb exploded in Centennial Olympic Park. Security guard Richard Jewell discovered the suspicious package and alerted authorities, helping to save lives. However, Jewell became the FBI's primary suspect and faced intense media scrutiny for several months before his name was cleared. The real bomber, Eric Rudolph, was not apprehended until 2013. Number 13. Kidnapping of J.C. Lee Dugard. In the summer of 1991, J.C. Lee Dugard was kidnapped in Myers, California by Philip and Nancy Kerrigan. Witnesses saw J.C. being forced into a vehicle, and for the next 18 years, she was held captive in a shack behind the Kerrigan's home in Antioch. During her captivity, J.C. gave birth to 2 girls. In 2009, J.C. and her daughters were finally discovered when Philip was ordered to attend a parole meeting. Philip received a prison sentence of 431 years to life, while Nancy was sentenced to 36 years to life. Number 12. Murder of Phil Hartman. Actor comedian Phil Hartman, known for his work on Saturday Night Live, was tragically murdered in 1998. Phil's third wife, Brynn Dahl, struggled with substance abuse, leading to tension in their marriage. On the night of May 27, 1998, an argument ensued between Phil and Brynn, and in the early hours of May 28, Brynn shot Phil multiple times while he slept. She later confessed to 2 friends before taking her own life. Phil Hartman's murder shocked the entertainment industry, and he continues to be remembered and honored by family, friends, and fans. Number 11. John and Lorena Bobbitt. John and Lorena Bobbitt gained widespread attention after an incident in 1993. Lorena claimed that John had physically and emotionally abused her. In a fit of rage, she used a knife to sever his genitals. Lorena was found not guilty by reason of insanity. Since then, John has faced legal troubles related to alleged instances of battery involving other partners. Both John and Lorena have continued to speak about the incident in the media. Number 10. Shooting of Mary Jo Buttafuoco. The shooting of Mary Jo Buttafuoco in 1992 brought notoriety to a case involving an affair and a violent confrontation. Joey Buttafuoco, a shop owner, had an affair with teenager Amy Fisher. When Amy confronted Joey's wife, Mary Jo, a heated argument ensued, resulting in Amy shooting Mary Jo in the face. Mary Jo survived, but she experienced partial face paralysis and hearing loss. Amy Fisher, dubbed the Long Island Lolita by the media, was arrested and sentenced to prison. Number 9. The West Memphis Three. In 1993, the murder of 3 young boys in West Memphis, Arkansas, shocked the community. Damien Echols, known for his interest in Wicca, along with his friend Jason Baldwin and acquaintance Jesse Miskelly Jr., were arrested and convicted despite a lack of evidence. Baldwin and Miskelly received life sentences, while Echols was sentenced to death. The case gained attention through 3 HBO documentaries with celebrities like Johnny Depp supporting the boys' innocence. In 2011, the West Memphis Three were released after agreeing to an Alford plea. Number 8. Murders of Tupac and Biggie Smalls. One of the most infamous cases in hip-hop history involved the murders of Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls. Both influential artists, their deaths in 1996 and 1997, respectively, were shrouded in mystery and speculation. The East Coast-West Coast rivalry played a role in their deteriorating friendship, and suspects range from Suge Knight, the former CEO of Death Row Records, to corrupt LAPD officers. Number 7. World Trade Center bombing. 8 years before the September 11 attacks, the World Trade Center was targeted in a bombing on February 26, 1993. The explosion, orchestrated by Mohammed Salami and his accomplices, killed 6 people and injured over 1,000. Salami's blunder of attempting to retrieve his security deposit led to his arrest. Though the memorial fountain for the victims was destroyed in the 9/11 attacks, their names are included in the North Pool of the 9/11 Memorial. Number 6. The murder of Selena Quintanilla Perez. Selena Quintanilla Perez, a rising star in the music industry, was tragically murdered by her fan club president, Yolanda Saldivar, in 1995. Yolanda, caught embezzling funds, shot Selena during a confrontation. Selena's untimely death deeply impacted her fans, and her legacy was revitalized with the release of the Netflix series Selena, the series. Number 5. The crimes of Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer, known as the Milwaukee Cannibal, committed a series of gruesome murders between 1978 and 1991. His arrest came in 1991 after a potential victim managed to escape and seek help from the police. Dahmer's seemingly ordinary appearance fascinated the public, and his story has been depicted in Ryan Murphy's Netflix series, which explores his crimes from the perspective of his victims. Number 4. Waco Siege. The Waco Siege, which began in February 1993, involved a 51-day standoff between the FBI and David Koresh, the leader of the Branch Davidians cult. The initial raid to serve a warrant resulted in a deadly gunfight, claiming the lives of 4 agents and 6 cult members. The siege ended tragically when tear gas was deployed and a fire allegedly started by a cult member engulfed the compound, leading to the death of 76 Branch Davidians. Number 3. Oklahoma City attack. 2 years after the Waco siege, on April 19, 1995, a bomb exploded at the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building in Oklahoma City. The attack, orchestrated by Timothy McVeigh and Terry Nichols, killed 168 people and injured over 680 others. McVeigh targeted the building due to its association with the DEA and ATF, 2 agencies he sought to attack. McVeigh was later sentenced to death for this act of domestic terrorism. Number 2. Columbine High School Massacre. The Columbine High School Massacre on April 20, 1999 left 13 people dead and over 20 wounded. This tragic event, carried out by 2 heavily armed students, sparked nationwide shock and forever changed security and safety protocols in schools. Survivors continue to speak out about their experiences in an effort to prevent future tragedies. Number 1. Murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. On June 13, 1994, Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman were found murdered outside her home. O.J. Simpson, Nicole's ex-husband, became the prime suspect. The trial, known as the Trial of the Century, began on January 24, 1995, lasting 134 days until the shocking verdict on October 3rd. Amidst the media frenzy surrounding Simpson, the tragedy of 2 lives lost is often overlooked. The families of Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman suffered the loss of their loved ones. The case was marked by the infamous Bronco chase, glove demonstrations, and courtroom theatrics, overshadowing the brutal murders. That's gonna be all for this video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to hit that bell icon for more interesting videos like this.